Alrighty, welcome back. This is part two of the Bright review. If you can, leave a like if you find some value. Give me a holler. Uh, give me a follow for your good man. It will be very much appreciated. Aesthetics rock, don't forget that. So, part two. In part one, we took a look at the homepage and the structure and different aspects of layout and social proof. And now we're going to be taking a peek at the product page. Which is, yeah, there's some subtle elements here, and most of it is actually, well, you'll see. Okay, so we land on the product page of the pineapple mango no choppy drink, but it looks the same regardless of the flavor, so it doesn't really matter. So we can see some of the images. What I like is the color, right? The color play. Instead of like classic background white, they have chosen to go for a classic orange accent in the background, right? Which makes the pictures, the products kind of stand out more, if done correctly, of course. What I also like is that they put a lot of work into those images, So as you can see, they're playing with infographics with excuse me, different settings, different types of infographic, and also doing the same that they did on the homepage, which is to combine some social proof, as you can see here, once again, the logos with different aspects of surveys and ingredient list and happy images. What I don't like that much is just throwing in there the other tastes or the other types. That feels a little unnecessary to me, but it feels a little confusing. So confusing with other flavors. I think that's not necessary, to be honest, but I like the infographic nature. So infographics, information, rich content, right? It's just, it offers more value than just a classic white background images. If we take a look at the buy box, it's also well structured, organized, simple. What I do like is the phrasing here: replace coffee, energy drinks, blah 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 blah. So it's very optimized writing, in terms of structure and copy. It feels simple, but not overly simplistic, So it's a very concise way of emphasizing the product. Also, the three check marks, I mean, they're casual, right? Lots of websites use that type of check marks, but as you can see, the buy box itself is very minimalistic and only focuses on the images, on the product value, I guess, so it's very minimalistic. But there are also no unnecessary barriers or, not too much fancy going on, which may be distracting. What's also good is that they offer, what was I going to say? Is that they offer quantity breaks, so quantity offers, right? And also subscription based, which is, it's a drink, right? So it makes sense to offer subscription services. And that's a good thing about being, like evergreen niches with products that always run out, that's a so good use of that, basically. And together with subscription services, it can be very effective, right? So minimalistic, high box, no fancy elements or barriers, right? Barriers. So in this case, it's really KISS. Keep it simple, stupid. No, which is, yeah, minimalistic. Once again, with all the emphasis being placed on the rest of the website, right, to sell it. to really sell. Like the entire brand story is infused on every page and subpage, which is pretty cool. And that's also going to be my next point. So they have um, this is the same video and the same copy as the homepage right here, right? So they only have a buy box and with different product images. Hold on, same elements from the HP. But beside that, look at this. What's really cool is they have recycled the homepage. That's all they did here. So they take the product page, the product element, and then recycle the entire homepage just the way it is right now as part of the product page. So they only have the above the fold content. This quite minimalistic, and then everything else is already optimized and is just copied from the homepage. And so this is good in many respects. It's good to in terms of time and how difficult it can be to create a proper product page, individualized from product to product, but also at the same time, it also makes use or it lets you place the focus on the homepage, and then from there on, you can just recycle it as an optimized element that can be used throughout the website. It cannot feel too repetitive. That's a fool's errand and a very slippery slope. But at the same time, it works here because it just ties in together with this minimalistic buy box, and all of a sudden you're retailing and shaping the product or the brand story again. So, yep, that's it. So lessons here are low barriers, re-emphasizing or reinforcing brand image, minimalistic, and also product and product image focused sales. That's it. So this is a splendid example of how to keep it simple, but also at the same time, how to master the art of storytelling and brand building.